What's up, guys? So let's talk about the main differences between Archeworld, the new MMORPG from XL Games, and Archeage. So it's very similar. As you can see, it looks exactly like Archeage, but the biggest difference is that you can bloodlust anywhere. And this is showing here that you can bloodlust anywhere and you can attack anyone. Unfortunately, at the launch of the game, there is no trade packs. But this means that open world PvP is going to happen like crazy. You're going to have people just ganking other people for mobs and for materials in the quote-unquote peace zones. This is a video from the Archeworld development team showing off this crime system. And then, so you're like, okay, well, it takes 30 deaths to go to jail. Well, it's simple. You get out of jail because you just spend labor. Well, it's not as simple anymore because you don't regenerate labor in this game via time. The only way to get labor is through sleeping in a bed or doing some quest chain activities as far as we know of. So those are the big changes. You can take a look here. The Arc Pass is also involved, and you're going to be spending, real life money to purchase the Arc Pass via these cryptocurrency tokens, the blue salt tokens. And they say once you complete the entire Arc Pass, you're actually going to get all of your blue salt tokens back. So it's kind of like a freebie, but you have to buy in one time. Another big thing is there's no, it's only the South Continent at launch. So it's only going to be, East and West, and there is no factions. Everyone is part of one giant faction. You're all one big family together, and you're just making guilds. And it's guild versus guild content. That's what the game is all about now. No factions, so East and West are, friendly to each other. But again, you can PvP whenever you want. Raids are a thing. They are the big, combat aspect of the game in the very beginning here in Phase 1. And you're going to be getting loot all together in a raid. So if you're in a raid and you kill a boss, everyone's going to get like the same kind of loot. There are going to be special monsters that are only like one person. The first person that kills it or the first person that touches it, that gets the loot. So those monsters are going to be highly contested, and you are going to probably PvP other players to make sure that you get the loot rather than them. Skill books, as they talk about here, is another thing. Is you don't actually earn skills by leveling up anymore. You earn skills by killing mobs, and the mobs will drop a skill book, which then you can go ahead and equip to your character. And then there's no proficiency system either. So the proficiency system has been gutted and removed for Archeworld. That is going to be coming back eventually. But overall, that is gone for now. The map will look almost identical to anyone that has played Archeage. There are going to be some slight changes since it is strictly just the South at the launch. Of course, they are going to release the Sea, and of course, they are going to release the North Aurora in the future. But as of now, the South is going to be the end game, and the Krakus region, the ice area, I believe it was, is going to be the end game region, and it is going to look slightly different. Phases are going to take about 3 to 4 months. They are going to launch North America in about 3 months as well, the end of the year. They are starting an Asian server first. You can make NFTs out of boats, ships, potentially gear in the future. That is not available right now. Currently, the only NFT that is available is the land, and they have sold the land already. And if you didn't get into the land sale and get land already, you are now going to have to buy it from another player that did, or you're going to have to rent it from the game company or another player that is renting the land. If the players are just sitting on the land and not using them, the game is going to have a system that turns that land into, game-owned land, and it can be rented as well. So the land won't be locked up per se, but you will have to rent it from someone. So it's essentially like paying taxes, but none of these things are earned in game. It's going to be using the blue salt tokens, or the cryptocurrency, and you can get a little bit of this via the auction house. The auction house is all done through blue salt tokens, but in order to get the blue salt tokens, you have to buy them from an exchange. There will not really be any blue salt tokens earned in game. Later on in the future, in the rankings and sieges and things like that, they said blue salt tokens will be dropped in-game and you will be able to earn them. But as of now, as of launch, you will not be earning blue salt tokens in-game. There are some benefits for having a house as well. You get some residual income, some rents from other players. So you're earning some blue salt tokens if you own a house. But again, the house costs a lot of money to buy. The houses are currently around like $300 to purchase a house. But overall, this is Archeage, pretty much the same game with a lot of different systems and changed. It's going to be very curious to see how this works out, as you can see. But those are the big changes. If you are interested in playing Archeage, let me know in the comment section. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.